Hello again. This is my second video, and I'm going to talk about actually my possible belief about the autistic spectrum. The autistic spectrum, at first, is a challenge, but my belief about the autistic spectrum is that we actually possess so much. We actually do possess a lot of good strengths: art, memory, music, etc. Also, really high intuition. To me, sometimes I believe that people who are autistic, especially, well, those stereotypical, the high function ones, more or less, would actually, to me, they are quickly to adapt. You see, apparently, yes, believe it or not, guys, there are some autistics out there who don't mind changing the routine. That, me being one of them. And I actually consider this as a strength. To tell you the truth, as life goes on, as we get older, we actually have to do things that are out of our own category. I was a big fan of it at first, particularly when I was a child. But when you get old, but to me, when you get older, the autism spectrum starts acting more like an adult. The adult sides are starting to kick in even faster. Well, at least from my perspective. I don't know about anyone else. Okay, I know this is going to sound nerdy, but remember that show Power Rangers Zeo? Yeah, to me, we're kind of like... To me, the autism spectrum also kind of reminds me... In a way, kind of reminds me of the Zeo crystal, which means that... Because... Currency the Zeo crystal powered the Zeo. If you don't know what that... You know what that was, it's basically that it's a mythical item that is continuously growing in power, and the Zeo Rangers' powers came from there, which means they're growing more powerful. To me, in a way, the autistic spectrum either works like that, you know, it's kind of reminds me of like a mental evolution to me. So yeah, it's still considered as a disability, don't get me wrong, but in a way, it's kind of like a very unique one. Like somehow we're adapting it, and it's surpassing the stuff. It's basically one of my new segments I'm going to do about my beliefs about the autistic spectrum, either adapting or rising above of this disability. I'm going to get more into that later on in 2015, or somewhere around in the future, possibly. To tell you the truth, like I keep saying, autism is a challenge, not a weakness. There's a difference. I'll get to that differentiation segment later on. And again, but it's a possibility, actually a very good possibility that we can just rise above it and not let it control our lives and use it as, well, a handicap and use it as a disadvantage as other people. To me, I actually say it as an advantage over people's. Well, saying how I rose above of some parts of my adult life. Well, actually, no, start of my adult life. Because the child life is over for me. But for you, well, this is pretty much my little belief and actually information on how to surpass things, which I will talk about later on. If you want to know more about this, then keep watching in the videos that are going to pop in the future. And before I say anything, I'm going to repeat this again. My superhero things on this video are over. I transferred to another stage page in my YouTube channels. So anyways, that's my so anyways, my belief about autism is that we're quickly adapted. We adapted in very interesting ways, and actually are more devoted because of our routines. And if we change our routines, it's going to be difficult. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to but however, this is going to be a strength because of our constant routines. But then again, everyone has a routine, so we can't. But however, if we have a certain kind of routine, if we're willing to change it, we can actually they'd be toe-to-toe with other people in real life. In everyday life. Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah, I believe in... Yeah, I'm sorry for me stalling and saying that the thing is that I'm trying to avoid the word normal. The one word that doesn't... The one word that doesn't have a definition and that doesn't really exist. And I will get to that especially as well. So anyways, I think I kind of proved my point here. So, hopefully, if you want to know more about these upcoming videos, please subscribe, leave a comment, and Happy New Year's Eve.